Today on K-Drama Cycle, we dive into one of the most shocking scandals to shake the entertainment world in 2025. Sukai, the actor beloved by millions for his charm and versatile performances, finds himself at the center of stormy allegations. Gambling claims, whispers of Xu Lisha's involvement, and an unexpected move by Tan Songyun have thrown his carefully built image into question. But what really happened behind the headlines? And why is Tan Songyun's name suddenly a turning point in this story? It all began when online chatter erupted with claims that Sukai was linked to underground gambling circles. Anonymous reports surfaced, claiming that the actor had been seen frequenting private gaming rooms. Though no official documents or evidence were immediately revealed, the rumors spread like wildfire, casting a shadow over Sukai's spotless reputation. Fans were divided. Some rushed to his defense, pointing out that Sukai has always maintained a professional image, avoiding scandal for most of his career. Others, however, questioned whether fame and fortune had lured him into risky habits behind closed doors. For days, the silence from Sukai's camp only fueled speculation. Then came an unexpected twist. Xu Lisha's name entered the scandal. Xu Lisha, a rising name in the entertainment scene, was suddenly connected to Sukai through a series of online leaks suggesting that she may have introduced him to certain circles. While these claims remain unverified, the association was enough to throw more gasoline on the fire. The internet went wild, searching for any past interactions between Sukai and Xu Lisha. Old photos, casual appearances, and even brief interviews were dug up, each framed as supposed proof of a deeper connection. With Xu Lisha now dragged into the storm, her agency quickly released a statement denying any involvement. They called the allegations baseless and threatened legal action against those spreading false claims. Still, the damage was done. Xu Lisha's name was trending for days, and many wondered why she was pulled into a scandal that wasn't hers to begin with. Was it a deliberate smear campaign, or was there truly more to the story? And just when fans thought the situation couldn't get any messier, Tan Songyun made a move that no one expected. As Sukai's long-rumored partner, Tan Songyun had kept a low profile throughout the early stages of the scandal. But when speculation began to turn cruel, suggesting she should distance herself from Sukai to protect her career, Tan Songyun instead chose to stand firmly by his side. In a heartfelt statement shared through her management, Tan Songyun expressed her belief in Sukai's character. She reminded fans and the media alike that speculation should never replace facts and that Sukai had always been someone of integrity. Her words sent a wave of emotion across social media, with many praising her loyalty and courage. For some fans, it was the reassurance they needed to continue standing by Sukai. But not everyone viewed her move positively. Critics argued that aligning herself with Sukai during such a turbulent time could jeopardize her reputation, especially if more damning evidence surfaced later. Industry insiders debated whether her show of support was wise, or if it would backfire in the long run. Meanwhile, Sukai himself could no longer stay silent. In a rare press conference, he addressed the allegations head-on. Standing before flashing cameras, Sukai denied all involvement in gambling activities. He admitted that the rumors had taken a toll on him personally and professionally, but vowed to clear his name through legal channels. His voice cracked with emotion as he thanked fans who had continued to trust him, promising that the truth would come to light. The press conference sparked intense discussion. Some felt reassured by his sincerity, noting that his body language and tone carried the weight of someone wrongfully accused. Others, however, pointed out inconsistencies, questioning why Sukai hadn't spoken up earlier if he was innocent all along. Xu Lisha, too, doubled down on her innocence, releasing a second statement emphasizing that she had no personal or professional connection to Sukai beyond casual industry events. She accused those spreading rumors of targeting her career just as it was beginning to take off. As for Tan Songyun, her stance remains unwavering. In recent interviews, she has skillfully avoided giving direct answers about her personal relationship with Sukai, but her body language and subtle words suggest a quiet resilience. Observers note how she emphasizes values like loyalty, trust, and patience, qualities that many fans interpret as coded messages of support for Sukai. The industry itself is now watching closely. Will Sukai weather this storm, proving his innocence and reclaiming his spotless image? Or will the allegations, even if unfounded, leave an unshakable stain on his career? For Xu Lisha, The challenge is even more pressing: how to move past being dragged into a scandal that may have nothing to do with her. And then there is Tan Songyun. For many fans, her decision to stand with Xu Kai has transformed the scandal from a simple gossip story into a tale of love, loyalty, and courage under fire. While others might have chosen silence or distance, she chose closeness and conviction. What comes next may change everything. Legal investigations are rumored to be underway, with Xu Kai's team promising to pursue those responsible for spreading falsehoods. If evidence surfaces clearing his name, his comeback could be one of the most powerful redemption arcs in the industry. But if not, the fallout could be career-shattering. For now, the public waits, watching every move, every statement, every hint of emotion from Xu Kai, Xu Lisha, and Tan Songyun. Fans hold their breath, hoping for the truth to shine through, while critics sharpen their words for the next wave of headlines. One thing is certain: this scandal has revealed more than just accusations. It has shown us the fragility of reputation, the cruelty of rumors, and the unexpected power of loyalty. Xu Kai may be under fire, Xu Lisha may be unfairly dragged into the flames, but Tan Songyun's stand reminds us that even in the darkest storms, there are those willing to walk beside the ones they believe in. And so, the story continues, uncertain, dramatic, and deeply human. The days following Xu Kai's press conference only intensified the drama. While his denial reassured loyal fans, tabloids and gossip outlets continued to dig for dirt. Speculative articles appeared almost daily, connecting dots that may not even exist. Some claimed Xu Kai had been spotted with individuals known for shady dealings, while others suggested that his sudden rise in wealth was linked to gambling wins. But Xu Kai's team quickly acted to counter these claims. They released documents showing the actor's legitimate income sources, from endorsements to drama contracts, in an effort to prove that every cent was accounted for. They also hired a legal team to pursue online accounts spreading defamatory content. The legal notices went public, warning netizens to stop spreading false accusations or face lawsuits. Interestingly, the rumors around Xu Lisha began to take on a different tone. Instead of simply labeling her as part of the gambling circle, some outlets began suggesting she was being scapegoated. Fans noticed how her name kept appearing alongside Xu Kai's despite there being little to no direct proof of her involvement. For some, this felt like a coordinated attack against two rising stars, perhaps from competitors in the industry who saw them as threats. Xu Lisha herself took to social media in a rare, emotional post. She wrote about the pain of being linked to something she had nothing to do with and admitted that the constant accusations had left her sleepless and anxious. Her vulnerability struck a chord with many fans, leading to an outpouring of supportive messages. For the first time since the scandal broke, people began to see Xu Lisha not as part of the problem, but as another victim of malicious gossip. And then, Tan Songyun made another unexpected move. She appeared in public with Xu Kai at a private dinner gathering. The photos, quickly circulated online, showed the two walking side by side, smiling softly despite the storm raging around them. For fans, this was a declaration. She wasn't just standing by him through words, she was choosing to face the world with him, hand in hand. The reaction was immediate and divided. Supporters hailed her as brave, calling her loyalty a true sign of love and trust. They believed that if Tan Songyun, who knows Xu Kai better than most, was willing to stand beside him, then there must be more to the story than what the rumors suggest. On the other hand, critics accused her of recklessness, arguing that she was tying her future to a sinking ship. Industry insiders whispered that production companies might hesitate to cast her in projects if she continued to openly link herself with Xu Kai during such a scandal. Behind the scenes, Xu Kai was said to be deeply moved by Tan Songyun's support. Close friends revealed that he felt guilty for dragging her into the spotlight during his lowest moment, but at the same time, her presence gave him strength to fight back harder. He reportedly told Confidants that her loyalty reminded him what he was fighting for, not just his career, but his personal dignity and the relationships that mattered most. The scandal also opened up a larger conversation in the entertainment industry. How much damage can rumors really do? And should celebrities be forced to prove their innocence when no evidence has been presented against them? Several fellow actors and actresses began to speak out, defending Xu Kai and criticizing the toxic culture of online gossip. A few even admitted they too had been victims of false rumors in the past, but had chosen to remain silent to avoid making things worse. Su Kai's agency took this opportunity to frame him as a victim of a smear campaign. They released a detailed timeline of events, showing how the gambling rumors appeared suddenly and spread in an organized fashion. They hinted at the possibility of someone deliberately trying to sabotage his career, though they did not name any suspects. Fans began speculating, was this the work of jealous rivals, or perhaps even a power struggle behind the scenes in the entertainment world? Meanwhile, Xu Lisha's story continued to evolve. She was spotted attending charity events, making a conscious effort to shift the public's attention away from the scandal and toward her work. Slowly, public sympathy began to grow, with many fans rallying behind her and demanding the media leave her out of baseless accusations. As for Su Kai, he remained firm. Reports suggested he had cut off several acquaintances from his inner circle, determined to avoid any association that could be twisted into something damaging. He was said to be focusing on his upcoming projects, determined not to let the scandal derail his career. Though producers and directors were initially hesitant, some began expressing quiet support, impressed by how he handled the crisis with dignity. And through it all, Tan Songyun remained his anchor. Her quiet strength and unwavering belief in Su Kai became the heart of this story. Instead of backing away, she leaned in closer, making it clear that she wasn't afraid of the backlash. For many fans, this became the most compelling narrative of all, not just Su Kai's fight for his innocence, but the love story of two people standing together against the odds. As the weeks turned into months, the frenzy began to slow down. The authorities investigating gambling circles made no mention of Su Kai, further strengthening his case. While rumors never fully disappear, the lack of evidence made it harder for critics to keep attacking him. Slowly, the narrative began to shift. Su Kai went from being under fire to being wrongfully accused. Xu Lisha regained her footing as a young actress on the rise. And Tan Songyun, she became a symbol of resilience, admired for her choice to support rather than abandon. But in the entertainment industry, nothing is ever truly over. The scandal may fade, but the memory of it lingers. Su Kai knows this, and perhaps that is why he has become even more careful, determined to rebuild his image stronger than ever. He has weathered one of the darkest storms of his career, and with Tan Songyun by his side, he may yet emerge not broken, but stronger, more determined, and more admired than before. The story of Su Kai, Xu Lisha, and Tan Songyun is far from finished. But one thing is clear, even in the harsh world of fame, where rumors can destroy and scandals can spread like fire, love, loyalty, and resilience still shine through.